Bali, one of the most evocative places to visit in the entire Indonesian archipelago. I became interested on it as I've seen it in the movie Eat, Pray, Love, but experiencing Bali in person is another level. With its varied landscape of hills and mountains, scenic views of lush rice terraces, awesome resorts and gardens by the lake, the famed island of the gods' sacred temples, sun-kissed beaches and rugged coastlines all provide a paradise vibe. Mixed to its enchanting, nurturing, and magical nature, Bali stakes a serious claim to be described breathtaking. Bali is known for its historical temples, well preserved over the years. With 80% Hinduism religion, there are beautiful temples and statues everywhere. In fact, every house or establishment has a temple, even resorts and hotels. In the east, one can visit the sacred Limpuyang Temple, which is known for its gates of heaven and is considered the most photographed and visited temple in Bali. Another must-visit shrine built at the beginning of the 16th century is the Pura Tanah Lot. Pura means temple in Balinese. It is one of Bali's most iconic temples. Its spectacular seaside setting on a rocky islet surrounded by crushing waves is a major wow factor. Although tourists can enter any of the temples in the complex, one can walk across the main temple at no time. It's also fun to wander along the paths, taking photos and soaking up the magnificent setting. One of the most beautiful temples I've ever been to is Ulundano Biratan Temple, also known as Pura Ulundano Biratan, a beautiful landmark and an important holy place in central Bali. Flanked by Emerald Mountain and water on all sides, this 17th century floating temple forms a truly bewitching sight, adding charm to the landscape.
Carry a word. I'll carry a word. So far away.
Located in northeastern Bali is the Gunung Kawi Sibatu Temple, one of Bali's best-kept secrets and least visited temples, despite being one of the most tranquil and beautiful.
Heaven we hope is just up the road. Show me the way, Lord, 'cause I'm about to explode.
The temple complex features magnificent ancient shrines and lush verdant gardens surrounded by crystal clear pools filled with what they consider holy water. In a relaxed and off-the-beaten-path destination in Bali is Uluwatu, where the Uluwatu Temple or Pura Uluwatu is located. It is one of Bali's most famous temples for its magnificent lift-up setting. It presides over plunging sea cliffs above one of Bali's best surf and sunrise spots. In Balinese, Ulu means cape or land's end, and Watu means rock, hence a fitting name for the place. This hilly peninsula on the southern tip of the island offers a very serene view.
I wonder if the stars are the life that is to be mine. Will they let their light shine enough for me to follow? I look up to the heavens, the night is clouded over. A smoke of constellation, no Mila, no Orion.
With the limestone cliffs, blue waters, and white sand combined, for me, Uluwatu owns the most picturesque beaches in Bali.
The shells upon the roadsides are taken from their own lives, the echo of their story. But all I hear are low sighs as the words are weaving and where the waves are leading. But should I be believing that I am only dreaming? You go there, you go forever. I go there, I lose my way. We stay anywhere. To leave the dread of all time and let it make a dark line in hopes that I can still find the way back to the moment I took the turn and turned to begin a new beginning. Still looking for the answer, I cannot find the finish. It's either this or that way, it's one way or the other. It should be one direction, it could be on reflection. The turn I had just taken, the turn that I was making, I might be just beginning, I might be near the end.
Nusa Dua Beach in the south is also a must-visit area if you want calm waves and uncrowded shore. It is an exclusive enclave of luxury resorts hugging a white sand beach in the Bukit Peninsula. The winding coastal highways of Bali makes you discover a sense of freedom and the thrill of open road. Many times, I would ask to slow down the car so I can completely take in the view. No wonder why they say going to Bali is like a healing therapy. There is wisdom in its rhythms. It nourishes the soul and inspires a deeper connection with nature.
Please don't waste your time.
also promotes healthy living, as every food is cooked with organic ingredients and main dish is always served with vegetables, presented in a very delighting way to entice your taste buds. Another fascinating thing about Bali is the Balinese architecture. Traditional Balinese buildings seek to be in harmony with nature. They use natural materials such as thatch roofing, bamboo poles, woven bamboo, coconut wood, brick, and stone. It is a centuries-old style of design that's heavily influenced by Bali's Hindu traditions.
You will find your inner naked soul.
There are also ancient palaces and gardens to visit, well maintained to preserve its grandeur.
That you won't forget. You only live once, so don't waste your time. Please don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Please don't waste your time.
Lost in the charm of Bali's natural wonders, I discovered that the greatest treasures are not things, but the experiences that touch our souls. Bali's magic is found in the sense of awe and gratitude that it evokes within us. It tells you to focus on the fundamental laws of humankind, to be pure, beautiful, and genuine. These are the very reasons why I fell in love with this island. You are truly breathtaking, Bali.